go. So it's little shit. Let's get this money. The buff. The D. What's going on? My best, my piece, and my 6th Street. I just got off the QM15. I'm about 155th Avenue and 84th Street. We're actually heading down to. We're actually going to be heading down towards the Bell Parkway, and we're going that way. So today is a good day, good night, good shift right here. So it's kind of like a blessing that, I got to work on time and we finished the shift. Just to be clarify with you what we're doing for the fashion show. Basketball Wellness has been a brand that was created that I built from since I started out Manhattan Neighborhood Necklace, and I've been looking into promoting and rebranding my style. And one thing I learned about rebranding my style is that when you do business, it's not like I'm doing business to promote myself. I'm doing business to understand what it means to promote myself. Just recently, I was diagnosed with Klinefelter syndrome, and it's kind of like a genetic that I was going through since 1991, since birth. My moms and I are working things out, and thank you to my mom. She's very supportive of me, and I love my mom very much, And one thing about my mom is that my mom taught me how to be brave and how to learn how to have mental health in one direction or whatever. I never used to have problems with my down there part, but I had issues where I started developing hair on my chest and my body, meaning that I'm developing a lot of chromosomes that were not female, And certain times we go through that shit, it's more like a blessing from the skies. I think that in life, we're going this way. Yeah, we're going this way, guys. So, in our lifestyle, we go through negativity, And people bring negativity about certain things that will manifest in my body rhythms. So, I learned from life that wherever God made you as is the gender that you identify as. Let me say again. The way that God made you as is the gender that you identify as. You feel me? And I just feel like in our life cycle, whatever, it's about developing and growth. You feel me? People that's look at you like a piece of shit, but at that day, I'm like, yo, listen, you can't judge because at that day, you don't know what the person going through and what the person has been through years ago, We by Short Parkway North. So I believe the A train is we're going to have to continue down here. I think I have to continue down. The A train is that way, but we're going to continue down. Yeah. So they understand what you're going through and how you're going to get to that cycle. You feel me? But one of the things I learned from it is that your growth and your division comes by structure. Hold on. Damn it. Fuck. Fridge. I forgot to say fridge. Yeah. So your development and your growth defines your personality. But I just want to say this because I'm in Lindenwood. I'm in Lindenwood, New York. That's where we at. So, wherever God made you as, that's the gender you identify as. Remember what I'm saying? I told my grandmother Hesley, I said, listen, if you don't respect me, then you won't know what I've been through. She said, she knew I wasn't uncomfortable as a female because she knew that. I was comfortable just like a man or a woman. You feel what I'm saying? So at days, you feel like your body rhythm straight up, But so like I was saying. So you learn that your biorhythm is much better, you know? I tell you, like, one of these days, man, I learned from facts is that your parents and your precepts will go to a way where thinking what you're doing and how you're gonna make it through, but it depends on you. It depends on your situation. It depends on how you do certain things. The way how I grow is the way how I achieve at it, you know? But sometimes when you're growing and you're trying to grow out from it, it's like, listen, I'm growing, but how it's gonna affect my ability to do mental health? You feel what I'm saying? How it's gonna affect me from doing what I do? Because the truth is, when you grow up and you learn people laugh at you and make fun of you and call you certain type of things, you tell that person that you can't feel how you feel and how you could develop the peace of mind that you're developing. But sometimes when certain things ain't going your way, you gotta know how to remove that situation and put it into a pattern. Alright, so I learned that in your life is like a pattern. You feel me? But when I go through the principles of it, man, it's not like, say, I'm going through it by myself, but I got my mom to support me on everything that I do, you know? My father's not even a helper financially. My mom was always there, and she always helped me financially. My father never supported this type of work that I was doing, and he was against it too. He wanted me to get a job, and he said he wanted me to work, and I applied for jobs, and jobs don't hire me because of my condition. So I'm trying to like not go through that, but I made it happen, and I started making money with my phone and my camera, and now I went from $100 making out here to $1,000. So so my income is like $1,000 now. So I told the HR worker, you know, sometimes when the struggle's getting tight, I gotta go out here and make it work, you feel me? But when the struggles is getting favoritism, you gotta do what you gotta do to make it out in this world, you feel me? So I'm out here making it out the world, man. You not trying to judge me from being